In the dark recesses of time and across the expanse of our living world, unimaginable creatures roam the earth. From ancient waters to dense jungles and hidden shadows, some of these beasts still lurk in the deep, while others haunt us from beyond extinction. They were real, and we're fortunate they no longer walk among us, or worse, swim. But the horrors don't end there. Today, many of these nightmare-inducing creatures are still very much alive. Prepare yourself for the most terrifying journey into the animal kingdom, the things you'll be grateful you never meet, and those you might not be able to avoid. Imagine you're stranded in the middle of the ocean, the waves gently bobbing your tiny raft. Suddenly, beneath the surface, a shadow moves. But this isn't any ordinary shadow. It's a creature larger than your boat, a shark, bigger than a bus. The Megalodon. 60 feet of sheer terror, capable of swallowing entire whales. Its jaws, lined with razor-sharp teeth the size of your hand, could crush anything in its path. It's extinct now, or at least, we hope. Because deep within the uncharted depths of the ocean, some whisper that it might still roam, waiting. You think an anaconda is scary? Picture a snake almost twice as long, Titanoboa. At 42 feet, it could slither through the jungles, crushing prey with unimaginable force. In the prehistoric rainforests, this serpent reigned supreme, swallowing crocodiles whole. And yet, even the bravest of men would have been helpless before this cold-blooded giant. Lucky for us, it slithered away into extinction 60 million years ago. Or did it? In the shadowy depths of forgotten jungles, we may not be alone after all. Everyone fears the mighty T-Rex, but what if I told you there was a dinosaur even deadlier? Meet Spinosaurus, a predator so large it dwarfed the T-Rex. With its sail-like spine and crocodile-like jaws, Spinosaurus was a perfect killing machine on both land and in water. Hunting fish wasn't enough. This 50-foot beast wouldn't hesitate to feast on smaller dinosaurs. Thankfully, this ancient terror is long gone. But can you imagine a world where it ruled the rivers? 2 massive canine teeth, each the length of a knife, slicing through flesh. That's the Smilodon, or as it's more commonly known, the saber-toothed cat. A predator that could bring down mammoths with a single bite. Smilodon's oversized fangs weren't just for show, they were tools of gruesome precision. They've been extinct for thousands of years, but if you had wandered North America back then, it might have been your blood on those teeth. A 30-foot fish clad in armor, with jaws powerful enough to crush through bone. This was Dunkleosteus. In the oceans of 380 million years ago, Dunkleosteus was the undisputed ruler. Its razor-sharp, self-sharpening jaws didn't just eat flesh. They sliced through prey like a hot knife through butter. And unlike sharks today, it didn't have teeth. Its entire jaw was one continuous, crushing weapon. Imagine being in the water with this. You wouldn't stand a chance. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Terror birds. Creatures as tall as a human, with beaks sharp enough to crush bone. Imagine a predatory bird that couldn't fly, but instead sprinted at terrifying speeds, bringing death upon anything in its path. South America was its playground, and anything smaller than itself was fair game. In a world ruled by such creatures, the ground itself was a battlefield. Before the dinosaurs ruled, Gorgonopsid prowled the earth. Saber-toothed and fast, these reptiles were apex predators. With their wolf-like bodies and crocodile-like heads, they were designed to kill. If you were unlucky enough to come across one, those fangs were the last thing you'd ever see. Over 250 million years ago, this terror stalked the land, a land no human could have survived. A 40-foot crocodile, Sarcosuchus, twice the size of any modern-day croc, Sarcosuchus was the ruler of the rivers. With jaws that could snap a dinosaur in half, nothing was safe in its domain. Imagine something bigger, stronger, and more aggressive than any croc you've ever seen. And then, imagine it waiting just below the water's surface, waiting for you. As if one giant crocodile wasn't enough, there was Dinosuchus. This prehistoric monster grew to nearly 40 feet long and weighed as much as a dinosaur. Deinosuchus wasn't just any predator. It was known to hunt down dinosaurs that dared to get too close to the water. Its bite could shatter bones, and even today, its legacy lives on in the terrifying bite force of modern crocodiles. An oversized head on a predator unlike anything we've seen today. Andrewsarchus, with a skull over 3 feet long, was a terror to behold. Scientists believe it was the largest land predator of its time. No animal was safe from its hunger. Whether scavenging or hunting, it was a creature you'd be glad to avoid. But in its time, nothing could outrun its wrath. Now, we move from the creatures of the past to the monsters of today. The saltwater crocodile is as close as we'll ever get to a living dinosaur. Reaching lengths of up to 23 feet, these reptiles are fast, stealthy, and incredibly aggressive. In the waters of Australia and Southeast Asia, nothing is safe. With a bite force that rivals any creature in history, these crocs will drag their prey underwater, drowning them before tearing them apart. The ocean is vast and mysterious, but one predator reigns supreme: the great white shark. Known for its powerful size and predatory instincts, this shark can grow over 20 feet long. Its reputation as a killer stems from its hunting strategy: quick, stealthy, and lethal. Picture yourself swimming, the water clear and calm, when suddenly a shadow looms beneath you. It's not just a shark, it's the ultimate predator, and you're in its territory. Drifting silently through the ocean, the box jellyfish is beautiful but deadly. Its tentacles, lined with thousands of stinging cells, can deliver venom that causes heart failure and death within minutes. You may think it harmless, floating like a ghost in the water, but one brush with its tentacles could mean your end. The oceans hold many mysteries, but the danger of the box jellyfish is a chilling reality. When you think of dangerous animals, the Cape buffalo might not be the first to come to mind. But these seemingly docile creatures are responsible for more deaths in Africa than any other large animal. Their massive horns can weigh up to 40 pounds each, and they can charge at speeds of 40 miles per hour. With a strong herd instinct, they protect each other fiercely, and when threatened, they attack without hesitation. Don't underestimate the seemingly calm buffalo. You might find yourself facing its wrath. Imagine walking through a tropical forest and encountering a creature straight out of your worst nightmares. The Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard, can reach lengths of up to 10 feet. Armed with a mouthful of serrated teeth and a venomous bite, its saliva is teeming with bacteria that can infect and kill its prey. It stalks its victims with patience, and when it strikes, it's a ruthless predator. Would you dare to cross its path? The black mamba is a snake that embodies the phrase, deadly elegance. It's the second largest venomous snake in the world and can strike at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour. A single bite contains enough venom to kill 10 adult humans. Its aggressive nature and lightning speed make it one of the most feared snakes on the planet. If you hear its signature hiss, you're already in danger, because this is one predator you won't outrun. Though it may appear cute and clumsy, the hippopotamus is one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Weighing up to 4,000 pounds, Hippos can be surprisingly fast, reaching speeds of 30 miles per hour on land and swimming with grace. They are extremely territorial and have powerful jaws capable of crushing bones. With a warning growl that sends chills down your spine, encountering a hippo in the wild is a situation you'd want to avoid at all costs. Imagine stepping into the ocean only to unknowingly place your foot on one of the most venomous creatures in the world, the stonefish. Its incredible camouflage allows it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, making it nearly impossible to spot. With venom powerful enough to cause excruciating pain and even death, the stonefish is a hidden threat lurking in the shallows. Next time you swim, remember, danger is often hidden right beneath the surface. Swarming in the rivers of South America, piranhas are notorious for their sharp teeth and feeding frenzies. Though they're often exaggerated in horror stories, these fish can attack in packs, bringing down prey in mere moments. Imagine being surrounded by hundreds of these razor-toothed beasts, all hungry for flesh. Whether a curious explorer or a hapless tourist, encountering a piranha in the wild could lead to a gruesome end. The tarantula hawk wasp may look harmless, but it's known for having one of the most painful stings in the insect kingdom. This wasp preys on tarantulas, laying its eggs inside the living spider. As the larvae develop, they eat the tarantula from the inside out. The sting is said to be so intense that it can incapacitate even the toughest of men. So next time you see a beautiful insect, remember, beauty can be deadly. From ancient horrors to modern-day terrors, the animal kingdom is filled with creatures that can chill your very bones. While many of these nightmarish beings are gone, others remain, hidden in the shadows, waiting for their next encounter. Nature can be awe-inspiring, but it can also be terrifying. So next time you venture outdoors or take a dip in the ocean, remember the beasts that lurk beneath the surface. Thank you for joining us on this dark journey through the animal kingdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more spine-tingling tales from the Dark Files.